Greetings, friend. I will show you how to solve this puzzle, round 8, puzzle 1 from Sudoku Grand Prix, hosted by the United States. And I'll explain all the Sudoku tips, tricks, and strategies as I do it. Click on the link below if you want to try the puzzle yourself. With that, it's solving time. So I can't help but notice that the theming here, round 8. So you see this big 8, you see these 8s on the end. Very, very cool. Whoever did this is very cool. These are handmade Sudokus. And so I did not participate in this round, and so this is kind of my first look at the puzzle. I just loaded it up, and I wanted to solve it for you in the video. The thing I noticed is you're going to want to look at these rows and columns where there's a lot of digits filled in. So you see how there's an 8 right here, and then an 8 coming up. I can solve this for an 8. And then, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, looking for 6, 7, 9. See a 6 and a 9, so that's got to be a 7. Can't do the 6, 9, but we'll kind of come down here and see if we can do the same type of thing here. This can't be an 8, and we got this 8 right here, so this has to be an 8. Now, I'm not going to use any markings. The first puzzle is usually a pretty easy puzzle, and it's done more for time than anything else. So 4 and a 4, and you got this 4 cutting across. This is going to be a 4 right here, so you got some pressure here on block 1, which is kind of nice. And then you see how there's a 3 coming up and 3 there, so this has got to be your 3. And so this 2 can't be here, or the 5. So it looks like you got a 2, 5 there, which would make this be your 6. Okay, so we can mark a 6 right there, and then you can mark a 9 right here. And so that's where I would put my focus. And looking down here, you're looking for looks like 2 and a 5. You see the 5 right there. So there's 2, there's 5. And then if we cut across this way on row 8, I'm looking at a 1, 2, and a 5. Got the 5, got the 2 here, so this has got to be your 2. And I know this would be a 1, 5. I don't necessarily need to mark that. 2, 2. I knew this was a 2, 5. And so this can't be a 5, so the other 5's got to be in one of those 2 spots. Okay. And then what you'll notice here, 2 is, see how this 5 cuts down and this 5 cuts across? So 5 and a 5 means that the 5 has to be one of these 2 spots. That's a pointing pair. There's 5 cutting down here, so this has to be your 5, and this is going to be your 1. Okay, so nice. That's kind of a nice way to knock through that part. And now you're looking, okay, where are the other restrictions here? You can look up column 8, and I'd look at row 5. That's kind of my next lead is, or I'd kind of work here on the block. So what we're looking at here is, if we look up this column, we're looking for a 1, 3, and a 4. Okay, I see the 3 and a 4, so this has got to be your 1. And then, 3 is up here, so that's got to be your 4, and this has got to be your 3. See how that works? And if you look in here, what are we missing? Okay, the 4 cutting across, this has got to be your 4. And then you'd have 2 spots left, a 6 and 7. Can't solve the 6 and the 7. We'll keep that in our memory. All right, this 8 coming up means the 8 it's got to be in one of these 2 spots. I'll remember that. And then what's got to be here? Like we said, 6 and a 7. So 6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7's got to be down here. I already have a 6. So this is going to be your 7. This is going to be your 6. And then you got up here, we have 1 and a 9. I have a 1 right there. So there's your 1 and there's your 9. So I feel like this is kind of the intended solve path of working through where most of the digits were, and then filling out these external blocks, and then working your way to the middle inside blocks as we get more digits filled in. And I remember this was already figured out that that's going to be a 2 and a 5. So what would these 2 digits be? It's going to be, one of them has to be a 7, and we already have a 7 right there. And so we can solve this other one. So it's not 2, 5. Looks like it has to be an 8. All right, cool. Moving along, so you can see now you have actually naked triple right here. It'd be a 3, 5, and a 9. Only have the 3 and then the 9 are in separate places. Oh, actually, you get the 3 and the 5. Yeah, we can solve that. I'm sorry. So there's your 9. We can't solve the 3 and the 5 yet. What's the remaining 2 digits here? 6 and 8. I already got an 8, so there's your 6, and here's your 8. Nice. All right, and now we got 6 and the 6. We can do this 6, 7, because remember that was a 6, 7 pair from before, and now 7, 7. Got 2 spots for 7 there. So you just kind of use your memory, and you can kind of run through the rest of what we need to solve here. So this is kind of a weird looking take, and it's like, oh wow, it doesn't look like we can do much, but we can. So we're going to look at these naked triples running through the middle here. You got a 1, 2, and an 8 down here. Can't do anything with that. What do we have right here? 3, 5, and I'm looking across this way. 3, 5, 8. So there's a 3 and 8, so that's going to be a 5. So that's helpful. All right, and then we move up to here. So we get 2 spots for 5 there, 2 spots for 5. And I can't do anything with that right this second, but I'm kind of looking now to see if I can make a little bit more restrictions here, like a pointing pair or something like that. That's going to help me figure out. Yep. So we got the 3 and the 3, so I can actually solve this for 3 right here, which will give me what you're looking for here: 1, 2, 1, 2, 7. So you got the 1 and the 7, so that's got to be your 2, and so this would be your 1, 7, which is helpful there. 2, 2, and remember this is a 2, 5, so you got the 2 and the 5. And now with the 5 and the 5 and these 2 5s, you can solve this for a 5. And so you want to kind of start unraveling the puzzle from that point. Look for a 1, 7 there. We can't do that. What do we need here? We need a 2 and an 8. There's an 8. So here we go. 2, 8, which helps with the solve. And so now this 2, 2, this 2. Okay, can't solve the rest of the 2s yet. Got the 1, 7 here. So now I'm going to kind of focus where can we make some more solving here. What have we added since we were looking before? And so again, looking for 3, 5, don't have that. Looking for, let's just look across row 3 here, right? 1, 7, 8. And so there's an 8, there's an 8, so this has got to be your 8. And there's already 7 in column 5, so that's a 1, that's a 7. Cool. And now we solve that 7, we can solve this for a 1 and create many more restrictions. And I know 8, 8, and 8, so I can solve this for an 8. And then I always want to go to this full house. I'll put a link to my single cell solving methods video right now. Check that out if you want to know like what order should you be focusing on the cells when you're getting to the later part of the solve. All right, 3, 5, 8 there, 5s, we got the 3s. Okay, so what's across the bottom again? We got a 1, we got a 2, and we got a 9. 1, 2, 9, can't make that solve yet. 3, 3, 2 3s here, can't make that. Still looking for the 3, 5 there. So then you're going to look, okay, did we make other restrictions? You know, over here, 4, 5, oh, can't do that. There's got to be something up here. What's across this way? Looking for 6, 7, 9. Okay, here's, you got the 6, 7, and you got the 7. So we can solve all 3 of these digits right away. We know this is a 7, we know that's a 6, and we know that's a 9. And that's kind of a nice little trick. When you see these digits like that, you can pretty much do all 3 across. That's going to help us quite a bit, because now with the 6s, we have this 6, so we can actually solve for 6 there. And so now we're putting plenty of pressure on this particular column now, because all we need now is a 1 and a 9, and you have your 9, so I know I can do this for a 1 and a 9. And so I'm always going to kind of focus where do I have the most pressure, and this 9 is going to come in handy again, because now we can solve this for a 9. Cool. And now you only have 2 cells left here. You're looking for the 2 and the 4. Got the 4 down in row 9 array, so that's got to be your 2. That's got to be your 4. This has got to be your 1, because we want to fill out that block right there. What do we have left? Looking for 2 and a 3. There's the 2, because I see these 2s. This is going to be your 3, and now, and come over here, and remember we have this 3 and the 5, and then come over here, solve this for 5, and then this would be solved for a 4. If you want to see some more cool solving like this, check out these other videos, including this one from round 7 of the Sudoku Grand Prix. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link below. Thank you so much for watching.